how to write a business proposal for funding. Are you ready to get funded and someone has asked for a business proposal, or you need a business proposal in order to get the funding that you need? Well, that is really simple. I'm going to share with you exactly how to make the best business proposal so that you can get the most amount of funding and how to do it fast. Let's go.
Noel. Yeah, she can fix that. If you gotta get it done, all you need to do it better. Well, she can fix that. Yeah, she can fix that. Investment to get back, trying to get a big stack. She can fix that. Let's fix that.
In this video, I'm going to share with you an easy 3-step process to writing the best business proposal and how to do it in less than an hour. I'm going to share with you the 5 important things that you need to put in this business proposal so that you can get the most amount of funding. And last but not least, I'm going to share with you what not to put in that business proposal so that you don't get rejected as soon as you send it over. So in order to get business funding, you're going to need an actual business. I know it goes without saying, but literally you have to have a business in order to get business funding. You're literally going to have to go to your Secretary of State's website and get your business registered as an LLC or as a for-profit corporation. Now, you definitely can do this with a nonprofit corporation, but having an LLC or a C Corp or an S Corp is going to be the best way to get the most amount of funding. Nonprofit corporations actually are very amazing and they do great work, but they have a different bucket when you are trying to get funding. So when we're talking about getting business funding, for the purpose of this video, we are talking about for-profit corporations like a limited liability company or an S Corp or a C Corp. The next thing that you're going to need, of course, is to have the business with an EIN. In order to get funding without using your social security number, you can get an employer identification number, and you can get this absolutely free. Just go to irs.gov. I'm literally going to put a screenshot right here where you can see on the IRS's website what button you click in order to get an EIN for free. And again, you can do it yourself. I know there are companies out there charging people for an EIN, but Noel Randall does not recommend that you pay to get an EIN. You literally can take a couple of minutes and go do it yourself and have everything that you need to start getting business funding. The next thing that you're going to need is a professional website, a professional phone number, and a professional email. You literally can do all of these in one step. So for example, if your business is named abcproperties.com, you will buy that as a domain, you will get that as the website, and then you will also buy the email that comes with it so that you can have a professional email. Instead of using a Gmail or a Hotmail, you can then have your professional email that says something like info@abcproperties.com, and you can buy that at the same time that you buy the domain for your website. This will set you apart so that you can get more business funding, because lenders like to see that they're dealing with a big business. And if you're not a real business, if you're not found in Google, so you need to be on the internet, you need to be found in Google, and having a website with a professional website, professional email, and a professional phone number will take you to that next level so that you can get approved for a lot of business funding. So let me tell you how to do that part. So when it comes to writing a proposal for funding, lenders are looking to see what you are going to do with the money. This is actually the point of you writing the proposal. Many people think that the proposal has no real use and they try to just throw it together really quickly, and then they realize that the lender really did look at it and it is a part of the approval process. And the reason why it is a part of the approval process is because they want to know what you intend to do with the money. So before you ever actually send this over to any lender, think about what it is that you're going to do with the money. Have a plan for it. Many times we want money, but we don't necessarily know exactly what we're going to do with it. And before you ever go apply for this money, you need to think about that. So let me tell you what you should say. The first thing is your budget. If you're asking for a line of credit, for example, for $100,000, you would then break that down and think about that as your budget. Would you use the whole $100,000 as your budget? I would suggest that you do not. You would probably say $75,000 and make your budget based on that, and then put that you're going to take $25,000 and put that in capital reserves. Banks and lenders love to hear that you are going to have reserves, okay? They want to know that you're not going to just spend all the money on ads or whatever you're going to do. They want to know that you're going to keep a portion of it for reserves. So make sure that whatever you do in your budget, you leave a portion aside for capital reserves, okay? Literally capital reserves. Now, let's talk about what you're going to do with now the $75,000 for this example. Your marketing plan. The biggest thing that you want to talk about in your business proposal is your marketing plan. Literally, you need to have a plan of action as to how you are going to grow your business. So when they ask you what you're going to do with the funds, they're going to say the purpose of it. And so many people will say working capital. That's an answer, but that's not a great answer. The better answer is expansion. Banks and lenders love to hear that you're growing, and they love to be a part of funding that growth. Because if you are growing, that means you're already successful. If you need working capital, for example, that means you're struggling to pay your bills, and that's not a sign that your business is doing great. So even if you want the money for business, for working capital, my suggestion is to say expansion or growth, okay? And then you use your marketing plan to describe how you're going to get more clients or more customers or more leads into your business. So your marketing plan should outline 2 or 3 different things that you are going to do to bring in more business to your business. For example, are you going to run ads? Then put, I'm going to take $10,000. I'm going to run ads, and be very specific. Are you doing Facebook ads, Instagram ads, LinkedIn ads, Google ads, pay-per-clicks? Are you doing television commercials, radio commercials? Like, what type of ads are you running? You will outline it that way. That is very important. Paid advertising. The second thing of marketing that you want to talk about is different promotions. For example, you can say things that have already worked, like, hey, we did an event, and when I ran this coupon code, or if I did this sale, we made X amount of dollars. So saying that you're going to do some type of promotional event or promotional thing, that's an amazing thing to say and put into your marketing plan. Events, live events, virtual events, classes, things that you could teach on, those types of things are absolutely amazing, and banks and lenders love to hear that, especially if you can tie it to another successful promo or event that you did in the past, and you can say, hey, when I spent $5,000, I made $10,000, or I spent $5,000 and I made $50,000. Put one of those type of examples in your marketing plan. Organic advertising. So one of the categories in your marketing plan should be about organic ways that you get leads and customers. Maybe, for example, you have a referral program, and so some of your clients that have already done business with you, you offer them a promo code where you give them $500 or $1,000, and you can talk about in the marketing plan how you're going to use that to get more business. And so you don't need the money. You're basically going to use that money to send emails, to use organic traffic, to send out flyers, and you're going to market to your existing base of clients. The bank or the lender is going to want to see different categories on how you're going to market, but how you're going to market to get more business is going to be one of the biggest part of the business proposal in order to get funding. Banks and lenders like lending to businesses that are growing, and they really like businesses that are advertising and doing things actively to get business in the door. Inventory. So another area that you can put in your business proposal is if you need inventory. For example, are you going to buy wardrobe with your logo on it? Do you sell inventory? What exactly does your business do? If you have a product or a products business, you can talk about what the ways that you're going to use the money to buy more inventory. However, in 2024, banks are not really looking to buy a lot of inventory, and they feel like you should be able to buy inventory with products that you have already sold if you are already selling it. So I would not make this a big part of my proposal, because again, that is saying that I can't afford to buy inventory, as where if you're selling, you already should be able to. So I would not spend a lot of time or a lot of effort saying about the inventory that I'm going to buy, unless it is for marketing material. Like, for example, I'm going to buy shirts with my logo on them, and my employees, my contractors, we're going to wear these shirts and these t-shirts and these hats, and we're going to use it as promotion. That is something that banks and lenders like to hear, and they see that as a sign that the business is growing. You want to give all indications that your business is growing, and that's why you need this money. Hiring people. This is an amazing thing to put into the business proposal. Even if you're not sure of how many people you're going to be able to hire, you want to put some aspects of growth and hiring into the business plan. Banks and lenders love to hear that you're hiring more people, because that is job creation. That is great for the economy, and that is an indicator of a strong business when you need more people. So when you put in your funding plan that you are going to hire more people, and if you can even be very specific, like I'm going to hire a social media person, or I'm going to hire an event person, or I'm going to hire a marketing company, that goes in line with what you said in the marketing part of your business proposal, which is the most important part of the business proposal, how you're going to grow the business through marketing. As a bonus, an easy thing that you can do to help write this entire business plan as you've kind of thought through it is to use ChatGPT. ChatGPT is AI that we have been using and students have been using, but to create lots of great things that you have to write where you don't have to write those things yourself. ChatGPT is absolutely free, and using some of the things that I told you, like the marketing plan, the advertising, and being very specific with some of the numbers that you've already outlined, you can use ChatGPT to write an amazing business proposal, and it will help you write this in a matter of minutes. You don't have to spend a lot of time with ChatGPT, but the better information that you give it, the better output that it will give you. So if you actually go through the exercise that I taught you in this video, where you really think about the marketing plan and you don't just let ChatGPT give you a marketing plan, so your business proposal will be better overall using ChatGPT if you can put in some thought into it. I have written 4 books that are almost out of print, and I want to ship them to you absolutely free. Go to noellsbookoffer.com and get all 4 of my books. These are best-selling books that are almost sold out, and they are almost out of print. You have this last opportunity to get all 4 of these books absolutely free. You just cover the shipping. Go to noellsbookoffer.com so that you can have all of the great information that's in these books, the scripts, the templates, the checklists, and everything that you need to have successful real estate business, to get business funding and business credit, how to start businesses. All of it is inside of these 4 books. Just go to noellsbookoffer.com right now. That's Noelle, Noelle with an S, book, BOOK, offer, OFFER.com, noellsbookoffer.com. Go today, get all 4 of these books, because I want to make sure that you have all of the resources, all of the tools, and all of the knowledge that you need to be successful. This is Noelle, to your success.